a world where architectural trends constantly evolve, this modern minimalist house stands firm on the beauty of timeless geometry. The design relies on proportion, clarity, and the poetry of simplicity. Every surface, shadow, and angle serves a clear purpose, creating a home that feels both modern and eternal. The balance between light and form transforms the living experience into something pure and enduring. This is not just architecture, it is a living sculpture, designed to grow gracefully through time. Welcome to Modo Haus, where geometry meets serenity. The architectural narrative begins with purity, a simple yet powerful geometric composition. Rectilinear volumes interlock to form a sequence of spaces that flow effortlessly. By stripping away the unnecessary, the design reveals the beauty of balance. The absence of ornamentation becomes a statement of confidence and control, allowing geometry itself to become the ornament. This purity extends through every line and proportion, inviting the eye to rest in calm order. Natural light plays a central role, sculpting the interiors with subtle gradients of brightness. The architects embraced light not as decoration but as a defining material, shaping atmosphere, rhythm, and emotion. Carefully placed openings ensure that light filters softly across the surfaces, emphasizing the geometry rather than overpowering it. This delicate dance between shadow and illumination defines the spatial experience within the house. Minimalist design is as much about silence as it is about form. Here, open layouts are paired with deliberate spatial restraint, creating zones of tranquility. The house is organized around voids, spaces that breathe and allow the mind to rest. Movement through the home becomes a meditative journey, as each transition is carefully calibrated to preserve flow and calm. Silence, in this architecture, is its greatest luxury. The facade showcases the beauty of precision. Planes of white concrete and muted stone form a rhythmic composition of solid and void. The clean geometry appears weightless yet grounded, echoing principles of timeless modernism. Lines extend horizontally to create visual harmony with the landscape, while vertical elements emphasize order and proportion. The exterior, much like a sculpture, is an expression of quiet confidence. Approaching the house is a sensory experience. The entrance is understated, a slender path framed by minimalist landscaping leads to a recessed doorway. The threshold marks a transition from the world of noise to one of contemplation. Soft light grazes the surfaces, revealing textures that subtly contrast between smooth plaster and rough stone. Every step inward feels like an unfolding narrative of calm precision. Inside, the spaces are arranged to encourage continuity and openness. There are no abrupt separations, only transitions defined by light, ceiling height, or material shift. The layout flows intuitively, blurring the boundaries between rooms while maintaining spatial hierarchy. This seamless organization not only enhances functionality but also reinforces the visual clarity central to minimalist design. The living room acts as the core of the house, a generous open volume defined by linear furniture and low horizontal planes. The geometry of the architecture is echoed in the furniture's clean silhouettes. The result is a living area that feels sculptural yet inviting, a stage for light, shadow, and daily life to interact. Here, geometry is not rigid but alive, adapting with the rhythm of daylight. Though the visual language is minimal, the choice of materials introduces warmth. Smooth limestone floors, light oak panels, and soft matte plaster create a palette that feels natural and enduring. Every surface is carefully selected for texture and tone, ensuring that simplicity never becomes sterile. The tactile experience becomes part of the architecture's emotional appeal. The kitchen continues the geometric narrative through precision detailing. Sleek cabinetry aligns perfectly with the wall planes, concealing storage while preserving visual order. The island serves as both a sculptural centerpiece and a functional workspace. Light falls gently across stone countertops, emphasizing their clean edges. It's a place where cooking becomes an act of calm focus, where design enhances daily ritual. Positioned near large openings, the dining area bridges interior and exterior life. The furniture follows the home's geometric discipline: rectangular table, linear seating, and centered pendant lighting that forms a visual anchor. The balance of proportion creates an atmosphere of intimacy without clutter. Dining here feels like a dialogue between light, space, and the human experience. In the private quarters, the geometry softens subtly. Bedrooms are designed as serene retreats, spaces where form yields to comfort. The repetition of clean lines continues, but the scale becomes more intimate. Natural textures and subdued colors enhance the sense of stillness. Windows frame curated views of the landscape, creating a connection between the interior calm and the natural rhythm outside. The master suite embodies restrained elegance. The design avoids excess but indulges in proportion. Built-in furnishings maintain a cohesive rhythm with the architecture, while a subtle layering of fabrics adds depth. The en-suite bathroom follows suit, combining geometric precision with tactile luxury. A freestanding bathtub, positioned near a full-height window, becomes a sculptural focal point of serenity. In the bathroom, minimalism reaches its most distilled expression. The space relies on proportion and light rather than embellishment. Stone, glass, and water interact harmoniously. Reflections amplify the sense of openness, transforming a functional area into a sanctuary. Geometry guides every junction, corners align perfectly, and fixtures are integrated seamlessly into the architecture. The study embodies clarity of thought translated into space. A linear desk faces a minimalist window frame, offering a distraction-free environment bathed in natural light. Every object within the room serves a defined purpose, reinforcing the principle of essentialism. The geometry of the space mirrors the mental clarity it inspires, disciplined, composed, and deeply focused. A central courtyard brings light and openness to the core of the house. Its minimalist landscaping, a single tree, gravel base, and smooth stone borders, enhances the architectural composition. The void becomes the visual heart, offering moments of pause and reflection. From every angle, the courtyard strengthens the dialogue between geometry, nature, and human presence. Throughout the day, the architecture transforms under changing light. Morning brings soft illumination that defines edges gently, while afternoon sun carves bold contrasts across surfaces. This choreography of shadow reveals the home's dynamic geometry. Each passing hour brings a new reading of the form, turning structure into living art. Sustainability is embedded within the minimalist ethos. The home utilizes passive design principles, strategic orientation, thermal mass, and cross-ventilation. Materials are locally sourced, and the construction emphasizes longevity over excess. This approach ensures the architecture remains as responsible as it is beautiful, proving that sustainability and timeless design are natural partners. Beyond aesthetics, this house evokes emotion through restraint. By reducing visual noise, it enhances the awareness of light, texture, and proportion. Every corner feels deliberate, every space reflective. The simplicity does not distance, it connects. The emotional impact lies in its quiet power, in the balance between presence and emptiness. The modern minimalist house with timeless geometry stands as a testament to design purity, where form, function, and feeling align. Through the language of simplicity, the home achieves depth and sophistication. It demonstrates that true modernism is not bound by time but by the enduring harmony of geometry and light. Here, architecture transcends style, it becomes philosophy.